Hi everyone! Have you ever wondered what the command eval $/opt/homebrew/bin/brew shellenv actually does? It looks a bit complicated at first glance, but it's really important for making Homebrew work correctly on your system. Today, we're going to break down this command piece by piece so you understand exactly what's happening behind the scenes. We'll demystify each part and explain why they are all necessary. First, let's focus on the inner command, /opt/homebrew/bin/brew shellenv. This is a Homebrew command itself. When you run brew shellenv, it doesn't do anything visible to your system directly. Instead, it prints out a series of shell commands. These commands are designed to set up your shell environment. Specifically, they tell your shell where to find Homebrew's installed programs. For example, it might print something like export path equals /opt/homebrew/bin $path, export MANPATH equals /opt/homebrew/share/man $manpath. These are actual shell commands that modify your path variable. The path variable is a list of directories where your shell looks for executable programs. By adding /opt/homebrew/bin to your path, your shell knows where to find commands like brew itself and any other tools you install with Homebrew. Without this, your shell wouldn't know where to look, and you'd get command not found errors. Next, let's look at the $part. This is called command substitution. It's a very common feature in shell scripting. What it does is simple. It runs the command inside the parentheses first. Then, it takes whatever that command prints to standard output and substitutes it right back into the main command line. So, when you have $/opt/homebrew/bin/brew shellenv, the shell first runs /opt/homebrew/bin/brew shellenv. It captures the output of that command, which, as we just discussed, is a string of shell commands like export path equals. Then, this entire $section is replaced by that string of commands. Effectively, it's like you manually type those export commands directly into your terminal. Finally, we come to eval. This is the crucial part that ties everything together. The eval command takes a string as an argument. It then interprets that string as a command, or a series of commands, and executes them. Why is eval needed here? This is important. If you just ran $/opt/homebrew/bin/brew shellenv by itself, the export commands would be run in a subshell. A subshell is a temporary, separate shell process. Any environment variables set in a subshell would only exist within that subshell. As soon as the subshell finishes, which happens immediately after running that export commands, all those changes are lost. Your current shell, the one you are actually using, would not see any of those updates. Eval solves this problem. By using eval, you are telling your current shell to take the string output from brew shellenv and execute it within its own context. This means that export path and other commands are run directly in your active shell session, permanently updating your environment variables for that session. This is how Homebrew ensures its commands are always available to you. So, when you type eval $/opt/homebrew/bin/brew shellenv, you are telling your shell to 1. Figure out what environment setup commands Homebrew needs by running brew shellenv. 2. Take those commands as a string. 3. Execute that string of commands directly within your current shell to update your environment. It's a powerful way to dynamically configure your shell. Thank you so much for watching and learning with me today. I hope this explanation helps you better understand this common but often confusing command. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more simple explanations of complex tech topics. Your support helps me create more content like this. See you next time.